utility bills. Interesting from George, he thinks quite a lot of his generation so far are in a bit of denial.
It's exactly what our surveying is telling us. That only one household in 20 is currently really confronting how serious this problem is going to be. The vast majority of households are still imagining this is someone else's problem. And that, for me, is the terrifying thing. We've only begun to feel the pinch. So folks like George, who is really suffering already, it's going to get a lot worse for many households, even before October. Just to give you an idea, Liam, we're literally having customers get in touch with us to tell us that they are feeling suicidal. They don't know how to cope, that they're having to make decisions about whether to heat their home or feed their children. That is how serious it is for the poorer households already. And the tide is rising. It's going to get much tougher, even for households who've historically not had to make these kinds of hard decisions.
And we're getting lots of communication from GB News viewers and listeners about standing charges going up. Why are standing charges going up? That's sort of to pay for the infrastructure, isn't it? The plumbing, if you like. But that's been paid for many times over. Yet they're telling us that their energy providers are increasing the standing charges as well as the charge for the energy itself.
Look, I mean, what we're focused on as a business is what can you do as a consumer? So we can all call on government, we can all call on companies, but as an individual householder, what can you do? And the short answer is there's not a lot, but there's some things. So the step one is if you are paying more than you're expecting as part of your direct debit, you may be able to call your energy supplier and get some of that money back. So if they've built up a balance on your account, you got in touch with them. You have
Be
to wait
persistent.
on the phone.
Be determined.
Be persistent.
Don't take no for an answer.
And if they don't do it, raise it through Ofgem. They have a free ombudsman service. They will investigate and they can challenge it on your behalf. Now, I know that's a lot of work, but for £100 here and £200 there, it's work that's worth taking on.
And briefly,